So today's video is going to be a bit of a different video. I did an interview with Stuff and talked about my pregnancy, my issues with birth control, and what I'm doing in life and what my plan is. Basically how it worked was we did a phone interview. I answered their questions about my story, and then they basically emailed me like them writing out what I said and getting me to approve it. I didn't approve what they had written. I think it sounded just not very mature and it wasn't very well written. So I re-edited it and submitted it back to them, and I wrote a lot. I included a big paragraph about what I do on social media and what I like to share about my body positivity and self-love and positive mindset. I also had a paragraph on resources available talking about family planning, pregnancy choice, Facebook groups, and just like resources to do with pregnancy and sexual health. All the other paragraphs were just more in detail, and it was quite long. And I received an email yesterday from them saying that they had submitted and published my article and that they had edited it down to under 800 words. So they removed quite a lot of stuff and kind of just focused on the fact that I'm a teen who's pregnant. So I am now going to go through the hate comments. There's not that many of them. The majority are so positive, and I just want to say thank you to all these people who don't know me at all, who are wishing me the best, explaining their stories back to me and back to everyone else. Of course, this is public. I think that's wonderful. The first comment is, some won't have the parent skills or economic stability or family support. It's tough being a young mum. Yeah, you're right. And that's why I'm a little disappointed that the article didn't include all the resources that I wanted it to, because I didn't just want to share my story, I did want to educate and inform as well. But that's all right. I completely agree. Obviously, I don't have the parenting skills. I just don't. But I'm lucky to have the family support, and I know that even though this is going to be a tough and long journey, I definitely can do it. If you're not mentally prepared, it is hard. I just hope that this girl's family will teach her the basis of being a mum and how she will no longer be able to do whatever she wants, like go out drinking with friends, go study and find a good career, while having a child is also difficult if you don't have any support from your partner or family. The unplanned pregnancy, whether you're 16, whether you're 18, whether you're 14, whether you're 25, whether you're 32, whatever, like 45. Being mentally unprepared for anything and something going not to plan is really, really difficult. It's really hard. But I am a big believer in making the best out of your situation. I don't really like drinking. I'm a very occasional drinker. I drank twice this year, and I just like don't really go get drunk. I completely understand like the concern and stuff, but I don't know, it doesn't really affect me, just because I feel like I know what I'm doing, and the people who are in my family and my close friends, I will listen to their advice and their thoughts and feelings more than a stranger's, and then at the end of the day it's up to me what I do with that advice. The next comment is very sad, mainly because a 13-year-old is having sex. All the best of luck with motherhood, and I hope with your family support you reach your goals. It's going to be a long, hard road for the next 16 to 18 years. So the 13-year-old having sex is in regards to me being on birth control. As I said before, I was on birth control very young because I have acne, and that's a way to fix it. I feel like majority of these comments are very educated and supportive and full of love, and that makes me happy, because not only, obviously this article is about me and these comments are towards my situation, but none of these people know me personally, so it's not like the comments are directed towards me, it's directed towards the story and the situation that they've read. And that's quite a normal situation that a lot of us go through, so if there's other teens out there going through this situation, I hope that they can read all these positive, nice comments and realize that there's love in the world and there's support for them. Yeah, I'm like skipping all the nice ones because we want the tea. So a lot of the negative or misinformed comments are actually from one person. They're very passionate about this topic, clearly. So they say, kind of sad to see that there are so many young mums who will never experience being in their 20s. They will lose the chance of enjoying their life and miss out on a lot of opportunities they may or not be. But funny how she said she was being careful and yet pregnant. If she didn't have sex full stop, then she wouldn't have been pregnant. Everyone is on their own path, like their own journey. Like, I genuinely believe that. Sorry if I sound like so hippy-dippy, you guys, but everyone is on their own path and their own journey, and I'm not gonna die. I'm not dying. I haven't fallen ill with a disease. I'm going to experience my 20s with a kid. And I am very in love and accepting of that decision. Reality is I wanted kids in my early 20s. So no matter what, I wanted a kid in my 20s. I did not want to wait till 30 or anything like that. So that was my chosen path regardless. It just happened a lot earlier and not prepared for, which is hard, but I'm going to just keep doing it anyways. You know what I mean? Like, just keep going. It's happened. It has happened. This has happened to me, and this has happened to other people. And I seriously think you should just breathe, figure it out, and keep going. Just keep going. Like, there's no need to get caught up. I fully think I'm going to experience my 20s in an amazing way. I am excited to be a young mom. I'm excited to be young when my kid is grown up. Like, when they're moving out of home, I'm going to be young. I'm still going to be young and fit and healthy and full of life. So I'm excited personally because this is my own path. I would never tell someone else to do this, to get pregnant at 18 and do exactly how I'm doing, because this is my life and this is my path. This is my journey that I get to go on, and obviously I'm publicly sharing it, so I'm opening myself up to everyone's opinions on it, and I'm fine with that. Like, I genuinely am fine with that, but I do want to have a discussion with everyone about different things. And yeah, I'm not seeing these as personal attacks. I'm just seeing them as, this is their view on this situation, because I'm not the only one that goes through it. This is not a unique situation. There are plenty of other young mamas out there that have gone through this exact thing, and they've chosen different paths for themselves, and that's their choices. But yeah, I just want to encourage the most positive and full of love choice. Yeah, I agree. Obviously, abstinence is the best form of birth control, but then you don't get to have sex. So everyone's so cool. I love that they're sharing their stories. I just want to go through and like them all. Okay, so the next comment is absolutely no mention of the boy involved in this. It's like they're giving a free pass from any responsibility. I didn't mention any particular individual in my article because that's just not my place. I do not think it's right for me to talk for anyone at all. Like, I don't think it's right for me to pinpoint a family member and explain how they feel, because I could always be putting words in their mouths. I don't quite understand how everyone actually feels and what their actions mean, and I don't truly understand everyone. I can only understand myself and choose to publicize the thoughts and feelings that I have. So yeah. The next comment is, you had unprotected sex as a minor. What did you expect? A flat screen TV. Actions have consequences. Lucky this is a positive one. Good luck. The road ahead is long and hard, but worth it in the end. Again, it's just misinformed, I guess. I don't know. Some people must not read the article properly or just make assumptions. So it wasn't unprotected sex. I was on the pill, but yeah, whatever. And I'm not a minor. I'm 18. The age of consent in New Zealand is 16. I mean, I hope I get a flat screen TV. I do hope. That would be pretty awesome. But no, I don't expect a flat screen TV. A lot of people were saying that they felt like there wasn't a full story there, and I definitely agree. So did my family when they read it. They were like, this is like kind of weird. And I agree. It was definitely not a full story at all. It was very odd how it was like edited, and I didn't have like a choice in that. One was probably should have wrapped it as well. Now you've got an 18-year sentence. This is a misinformed assumption, but I can't use condoms. I'm not sure if you could say allergic because latex seems to be fine on my hands and stuff, but a condom downstairs results in a lot of swelling, a lot of pain. Like literally when I pee, it burns, it is so sore. Sorry to get TMI, but no, I can't use condoms. It's extremely irritable. I'm very, very sensitive down there, so that is why I choose a different form of birth control and rely solely on that. So a lot of people have been saying, no doubt taxpayers will be funding you on the DPD. So I'm gonna be completely honest, I will be getting government support when baby comes in, if I haven't managed to be fully self-employed by then, because I'll need it. I will need it to raise my baby, yes. And I'm very grateful for it. There's no abusing the system or taking advantage that I am hoping to do. I'm going to keep doing what I do on social media and working. I've already worked with a few brands paid for, and I've got some coming up. You also get $60 from IRD every single week, and that's available to every single person who has a baby, whether you are poor or rich, whether you are young or old. If you have a baby from June 2018 onward, then you get Best Start payments to go towards your baba, and no doubt I am grateful for it. So yeah, I don't know. That's all the comments that I'm going to answer. If any of you guys are watching this and you come from my Instagram, I know that you guys are really kind and loving, so don't worry, I am totally okay with the hate comments. And honestly, there was way more positive. Like, I just want to focus on the fact that there was a lot of people who were very, very loving and supportive who definitely do not know me. I feel like this is like an uncomfortable video to film because I don't want to come across like defensive in the way of like, no, your guys' opinions are definitely wrong and like blah 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 blah. A lot of these opinions are definitely misinformed and some like made on assumptions about my life and my plans in life and stuff. I think it's really interesting to see people's views on it, and it was interesting to see people confirm their beliefs and opinions on this controversial topic. So yeah, I know that that's the kind of life that I'm definitely gonna live from now on until I'm much older and can prove myself to the world in a way. But that's just not my top priority. My top priority is proving myself to myself and putting my baby and my needs first and just remaining positive. I just also wanted to say that I appreciate all of you guys who watch my videos and who follow me on Instagram, and all of the really kind comments on the article. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment. If you have any of your own opinions, you can totally leave them below and we can have a discussion. I'm totally open to it. So yeah, okay, bye!